Welcome to the second of the Component Modeler tutorials. In this tutorial, we will show you how to use primitive shapes to form the body of a tank. If your component manager is not set up yet, please refer to the first tutorial. The dimensions of the tank can be found on the provided sheet drawing. When building a GDL for equipment, it is required to create at least one node. This node, or auxiliary point, works as the insertion point of the component model when inserting it in the 3D model. We recommend creating the node at the origin point of the component model. Go to the Insert tab and select Node. Right-click and select Select by Name. In this window, you can select coordinates of already existing points. Right now, only the origin point with coordinates 0, 0, 0 exists. Select it and press OK. In this window, you can change values of the node if needed. For now, we only change the name to base. Make sure that the type is set to auxiliary point. The program now asks you to pick your next action. To show your options, right-click. For now, select Done. The shortcut for Done is always Enter and will accept or confirm what is highlighted at that moment. Our next primitive to build is a cylinder. When building a cylinder primitive, the program needs a start point, an end point, and the shape's dimensions. In this case, the radius of the cylinder. Start the command by going to the Insert tab and selecting Cylinder. The start and end point can be defined using the origin point. Right-click and select Navigate and Query X, Y, and Z. The first point has a Z coordinate 850 mm above the origin point. Change Z to 850 and make sure that X and Y are 0. Press OK and left-click to accept the first point. We will use the same method for the second point. Press C to open up the coordinates panel. The second point is 1100 mm above the start point. Add plus 1100 to the existing Z value. Press OK and left-click to accept the second point. Right-click to select your next action. Select Scale Shape. You can now alter the size of the radius by moving the mouse. To enter a set value, right-click and select Enter Value. Type in the diameter divided by 2 to define the radius. Press OK to accept the radius. Now press Enter to accept the cylinder. To get in view what we have created, go to the Component Modeler tab. Navigate to Tools and from the drop-down menu select Show All. This shows all currently built primitives centered in all views. Our next primitive is a dish on top of the cylinder. This primitive requires a start point, a distance, and a shape dimension. Start the command under the Insert tab. The start point of the dish can be the end point of the cylinder. Doing this automatically refers the shape's dimension and direction from the cylinder to the dish. Move the cursor near the top of the cylinder and select P to select the point. Now we need to define the distance of the dish. In this case, the height. Press I to open the Enter Value window and type 350. Press OK to accept the value and press Enter to accept the dish. Use the Show All option again. The last primitive we will build in this tutorial is a cone. A cone requires 2 points and 2 shape dimensions. The first point and dimension we will refer from the cylinder once more. Start the command under the Insert tab. Move the cursor near the bottom of the cylinder and press P to select the point. The next thing we need to do is define the distance. Press I to open the Enter Value window and type 400. Press OK to accept. For the next action, make sure that the bottom point is activated. This is indicated by the square box around the point. Right-click and select Scale Shape. Press I to open the Enter Value window and type 219.1 divided by 2. Press OK to accept the radius. Press Enter to accept the cone. Select Show All one more time. The body of the tank is now finished. Please continue to the next tutorial to proceed with the construction of this tank.